Okay. Hi. How you guys doing? I'm just going to do something because I got things done. I get to play. And I was going to put these in one of my resin sculptures because I put those gold ones in there, but I thought, hey, these would make beautiful butterfly coasters. So they're very pretty. They have a little gold in each one. Actually, this one didn't have the gold in it. This was silver around here. So I just painted that gold. It was glitter. And these are kind of like blue-green, turquoise, clear. They're pretty nice. So I'll just put them in upside down, my first layer, and let it cure a little. And then I'll be doing a second layer with mostly this gold. Okay, I'm gonna add just a little bit, not much, of this mermaid to it, just to give it a tad bit of pretty blueness to it. I thought that might be okay, as long as it's not too much, just a little bit, because they're so close in color, you know. Just a little bit in there would be pretty. And I'm going to be using just one resin, except for my top coat. Once they're completely done, then I let them cure, and I'll be using the FX top coat. It's a 500 heat resistant. So that's what I'm going to be doing. That's later though, but you'll see them complete in this video. I'm going to be using the premium quality general use epoxy, and it's from the Epoxy Resin store. And I always have a coupon code in my description for anything from the Epoxy Resin store. A $20 savings. So I always think that's really good. I take advantage of it all the time. So we'll get started. This is just going to be a very simple, but hopefully relaxing and fun to see the outcome, how beautiful they would be. Okay, make sure I'm focused, yeah. All right, so I had technical difficulties again. I did this part with my camera not on. I must not have pressed power to start it, and I talked to myself for, oh, it only took like, geez, a matter of like 5 minutes. So, but what else is new? I talk to myself all the time. Anyway, I apologize for that, but you know, it really was super easy. So pretty much it was really easy. All I did was I laid in my butterflies first, because I need to know how high to put the resin. I want to make sure that, you know, the butterfly wings and stuff, everything is down, you know, touching the resin, so that when I do my next layer, the glitter don't go underneath the wings. That's real important. So that's why I lay my butterflies in first, then I pour my resin. And up to where I want them. And of course you can't do it too high because then they float. So I did it perfect, you know, to where all of them are in there and there's no gaps at all in between anywhere. Okay. And I double checked too, just in case. And then I took out my butterflies and just torched it to get out the bubbles to make it clear. And then put my butterflies back in. Just moved them around a little bit like this. Yeah, took my stick, pressed down on them just a little bit to get some air bubbles if you don't want them trapped underneath. Which is not always terrible, because if there is, and I'm doing a top coat anyway, you can fill in the bubble. But sometimes you can get a good big bubble, you know, on the surface. But I made sure and went back and forth, pushed them down, and that was it. So Yeah, I couldn't believe it when I was starting to edit my video last night because I do that in portions. And then there I was going, where's the video? Anyway, so I took that gold and I just went ahead and added just a tiny bit of blue. And it looks pretty. You can see the blue sparkle, a little purple sparkle in there. Okay. See it? So it's not overpowering. It'll look pretty. So we'll go ahead and we'll get this started. And this is easy. All we do is just pour it on. And that's it too. And I did do a little extra something with the leftover resin I had from this. That'll be in our next clip. Okay. So I went ahead and mixed up my resin. It just bugs me so bad when I forget something like that. But we're not perfect. But yeah, I wanted to show you all how this is not really thick. And it makes it so much nicer too because then you're not super full of bubbles. Okay? It's got like 45-minute working time. You can let it set, get out some bubbles for about 5 minutes too. But like when I used my heat gun to get rid of the bubbles and then clear it, it's so much easier than the thicker resin because it gets soft real quick from the heat, you know? And it's flowable. It's not like it takes forever to get the bubbles out. So just wanted to say that. But anyway, it don't matter if I get a little bit of the sprinkles on these coasters because I'm putting resin on it anyway, glitter. So here we go. Now I'll go quite thick, not thick, but enough to where I know it's not going to be transparent. It might be a little bit, I doubt it. And you can, that's what's good too about this, then when you're doing a lot of, that's pretty with the blue in there. It's easy to heat gun, get the bubbles out with this resin. I'll say that's good. Because it's all going to settle anyway. Okay. So we've got in there and it's going to settle even in the cup. So give it a good mix. Go slow. Oh, see, it goes slow and I poured so much. That one's already full over there. So I'll have to make something out of this one because I'm now leftover. The main thing was just once you put those butterflies in, make sure you have a level surface. Use a leveler. Go look at them, make sure they're all the same. This one's good because once I heat gun, it's going to kind of go over the edge anyway. It's going to be pretty. I'm thinking that's good. Looking at the edges, they're all the same. Now this one is just a little short. There. Right on. So I'm just going to put my heat gun on, you know, and on high blow and soften it up a little, get some bubbles out. There we go. Careful you don't get close to your silicone molds. There we go. Stay tuned. About 10 hours from now on, we'll take them out and see how beautiful they are. I love the blue sparkle. I wonder if you're seeing that. There's just a little bit of hint of the blue in there. That's good. Okay, so yeah, I already took them out of the molds because I wanted to put the border on them. I was thinking about doing a different color border, but I tried some blue and stuff and it just kind of stood out weird. I didn't like it. Something more. Anyway, they're beautiful. They turned out gorgeous. So, of course, there's the bottoms. I'm going to keep the sides like that because I like it that way. I think it just looks pretty. Anyway, they have a shimmer like crazy. Zoom in on it a little bit. Not pretty? So yeah, they're very beautiful. It's kind of neat looking in there. But yeah, I like the blue. They shimmer. So it did kind of, since the gold is underneath and these were see-through, I didn't realize that. It did kind of diminish the color of the butterfly a little bit, but not bad. You let me know what you think. Yeah, they kind of faded in there, especially this clear one. But it's still very cool. Pretty. Very gorgeous. Let me adjust this correctly. There we go. And I had leftovers. I did a little trinket box that I had. But it's still just a tad bit soft. I'm afraid to bend it, especially when you're doing trinket boxes and stuff like that. But it'll be pretty. And like the gold, it did not settle. There's enough glitter in there, so it's going to be pretty. You guys let me know what you think of these. They shimmer like crazy. So pretty. And, yeah, I'm happy with them. They're not the same color, of course, because they weren't. And that's okay. You don't have to have them all the same color, right? I love them. Yep, they're very beautiful. Very pretty set. Well, that's it. I hope everybody's having had a good weekend and a great week ahead of you. I'll be out doing some more things before Christmas. And thank you for watching. Everybody, take care, and I'll catch you later, okay? Have a good one. Bye-bye now.